Good morning. Just hopping on today. Just give me a moment to add this to some groups. Welcome. Please let me know that you can hear me okay. Hey Melissa. Morning Randy. Morning Karen. Miss Kini. Just give me a second to pop this on out and about, and then we'll get going, yeah? Hey Brian. So, yeah, I just really wanted to pop on a little bit of a promo for the Equinox groups that I'm doing online next Tuesday evening. I'll pop the event details below. It's a online 1 hour event, but also I just wanted to do a little bit of a tune-in check-in around the energies this week in preparation for that huge influx that is happening in March. It does feel like we are in the swing of things now, and it will be continuing to ramp up into April, I'm sure, with the beginning of the eclipse season. So just really tuning in, bringing through some energy, bringing some guidance for, I guess, what is it that is useful for us to know this week as we go into the energy of the equinox. You know, the energy of the equinox, March equinox, particularly the beginning of the new cycle of the new year, lunar new year, and with the new moon also in tandem. So a real letting go this week. So really flushing your system, water, detoxing emotionally. I feel like anything that's going to help you release. So, you know, just to really support that process of shedding before we get to the equinox next Tuesday evening, you know, well, is when I'll be doing my event in Brisbane. But yes, so there's a lot, what I hear is there's a lot of mental confusion right now within the collective. Yes, there's stuff going on with financial systems in America and potential rumblings of other I guess, destabilization within the world economy, and also potential for Earth and solar energies to accelerate movement at this time. So what can we do as a collective of Soul Tribe? I feel we are here to really anchor and hold space right now. So this is about holding our lane, holding our pillar, and just been inviting the energies that are now ready to release gently into the earth, to be held and released and purified. So as we move into this equinox period, we are facing, I guess, aspects of ourselves that have been outside of our consciousness, outside of our awareness, and that have caused, I guess, us trouble in connection or trouble in connecting to ourselves. So we are going into I feel an area of maybe a shadow, we would call it, or maybe a blind spot. Yeah, it is time for us to shine a light on the blind spot within our consciousness, and this could be personally, or this could also be within the collective field around information coming out that may be a little uncomfortable for some. Yeah, but this is part of the awakening process. And so as people that have been investigating their own, I guess, spiritual nature, have been aligning with truth, their personal truth or their spiritual truth, then I feel like we are in a good stead to continue to fortify our pillars. And what came through in a channeling I did a post earlier, a couple of days, 2 or 3 days ago, was that we're almost at completion of phase 1. And what does that mean? So phase 1, I feel, has been the last, really, since beginning of 2020. I feel that there's been this very powerful releasing and purification phase to create more light space in the pillar, and more clarity and more linkages between the 7th chakra pillar, and then as these stabilize in more strongly in the physical, we get much more access to the astral chakras up to 8 to 12. Yeah. So this first phase has been a lot about stabilization, releasing, clearing within the 7 chakras of the body. Yeah, and that has been primary in phase 1 because we have been needing to really ground into ourselves. We have been really needing to release energies of stagnation, energies of density, energies of history. This is our family lineage. This is our generational trauma, if you will. And this has all been worked and released, not only at the 7 chakra pillar level, but also in the cellular level. And this is, I feel, coming to us, in some of us now, is coming to enough completion or enough stabilization that we're moving into a new phase. And this new phase, I feel, is heralded in energies coming in at the equinox, but also 2 to 3 weeks post the equinox. So, and then at the end of April, we have the first eclipse. Yeah. So this is the new wave. This is, I feel like, the new phase we've been invited into, but also the new wave of energies coming in, because we are now graduated from phase 1, and so this new wave of energy is coming in now that we are going to then, I feel, correspond to this energy differently, and this energy is much more about service. Yeah. So for the people that have really sufficiently anchored and fortified the pillar in phase 1, we're all in different trajectories, obviously, but for the majority of us that work here, that is us, and we are now going to be invited more into action, inspired action. I feel like the new energies will bring in new synchronicities, new the other piece that came in a channeling earlier in the week was we are anchoring in the light of the soul monad. So that would mean that we have created enough space and capacity within the physical pillar in the last 2 to 3 years that we are now able to call in through these higher dimensional frequencies that are coming in at this new beginning of the equinox, to call in these new energies to help anchor in splintered off soul consciousness. So this is not just trauma. Yeah, this is beyond this individual trauma. This is recalling of the soul monad consciousness. So this would be, for example, a pod of souls that have the Atlantean signature or the Lemurian signature or Palladian signature or combination of all three. These souls will be activated in group form. So when I say group form, there will be a series of energies coming through. I think I'll be working with them at the solstice, but these energies will be coming through in batches or series of downloads for different groups. It's an individual soul level. This doesn't mean that everyone in the same batch will get the same realizations or same clearing, fortifications or clearings through the energy, but they will get the same light packages that will then activate their phase 2 energy. And when this phase 2 energy is activated, it will be along the lines of a course correction, or bringing you into new focus, new mission, new alignment. And also, your spiritual Wi-Fi will be accessing a different tonicity from the stars. So when I say that, I mean that you will be frequency a frequency coordinator from a further afield frequency. So when I say that, I mean you have grounded and anchored yourself enough sufficiently in the 3D physical vessel that you are now able to reach further through your astral plane to bring in a further source energy or consciousness that is going to bring new light to the earth. And this is what this Equinox portal is all about. It's all about new light. It's all about new beginnings. It's a fresh start, and it's so it's important. It's an important point. So I really just wanted to hop on to say yes. So this week will be a powerful lead up to that. So you may experience old patterns, old energies, old density. Be kind, be generous as these places unravel, unfold. Salt baths, ocean swims, water, and see where you go. Please reach out if you feel to connect for a session. I will post the Equinox event below. I feel that Spirit is very, very celebratory at the moment, that we're doing so well. We're on the right track. Everything is going to plan, and everything is unfolding divinely. So trust the process, trust yourself, trust that you're doing the work you need to do and releasing what is needed to be released in this moment for you, for your monad, for the collective. So, gotta go for now. Blessings, and hope to see you next week. And also, just briefly, I'll be in Sydney for the 4-4 and doing some one-on-ones then. So, catch you soon. Take care, guys. Have a beautiful Monday.